Hi, I'm David Hearn. This week on the Kia Road to Excellence, we meet an up-and-coming professional who I'll be playing with on the PGA Tour soon.
Kia Road to Excellence, brought to you by the 2016 Kia Sorento. For more details, visit kia.ca/Sorento today.
Every young golfer dreams of competing on the sport's biggest stage alongside his idols. For Dundas, Ontario native Mackenzie Hughes, that fantasy became a reality in 2013 when he qualified for the U.S. Open at Marion Golf Club near Philadelphia. And although Hughes missed the cuts by several shots in his first major, a pre-tournament encounter had him leaving the city of brotherly love with fond memories.
It's just me out there in this big giant grandstand that's empty. And then all of a sudden, there was like 1,000 people that just showed up. I mean, just like they were running into the grandstand trying to get a seat. And I was like, what's going on? Like, and then Tiger walked on the range. I couldn't help but, turn around and watch a little bit. It's like, it's probably the greatest golfer of all time. I mean, in my opinion, he is the greatest golfer of all time. And he's hitting balls 20 feet from me. And I never said a word to him and never thought about it. But I mean, it was really cool. I mean,
Marion and the U.S. Open is a long way from Hamilton's Shadok Municipal Course, where Hughes got his start. When he began showing a real knack for the sport, he joined Dundas Valley Golf and Curling Club and competed in provincial and national junior championships. But only when U.S. colleges came knocking did Hughes consider golf as a potential career, and he ultimately chose Ohio's Kent State, a school known for cultivating Canadian talent under the leadership of expat Herb Page.
Kent State was a great environment for me to get better. There's so many Canadians down there at the time, so that was fun. Just at one point there was a team of 5 Americans and 5 Canadians, which made for some good matches and little mini Ryder Cups. But I had a great time there, and I mean the coaches were fantastic, and I couldn't imagine not doing that and being where I am today.
Hughes enjoyed plenty of success at Kent State with multiple wins. The 3-year Golf Canada team member also won the prestigious Glencoe Invitational in 2011, back-to-back Canadian amateur titles in 2011 and 2012, and played in the 2012 RBC Canadian Open close to home at Hamilton Golf and Country Club. He had great pedigree when he turned pro in 2013, and though he missed 3 straight cuts to start his Mackenzie Tour PGA Tour Canada career, he eventually wound up on top of the money list thanks to a torrid summer stretch that saw him win in Cape Breton.
I think I missed a bit of that learning curve where I thought, oh, this is not that hard. I mean, I got hot, and all of a sudden the problems I had at the beginning of the season where I was, doubting myself and struggling, all those problems went away, and I was like, oh, I'm playing great golf.
Hughes' Order of Merit victory gave him full status on the Web.com Tour in 2014, but the then 23-year-old suffered through a tough season and an early career setback. He made just 7 cuts in 20 events, and when the campaign concluded, he spent several weeks contemplating what had gone wrong. Ultimately, he decided he'd strayed too far from his comfort zone.
Oftentimes I was getting advice from guys that didn't know my game, and I would listen to them, and that was where I was getting in trouble, because all of a sudden, I'd go with their instinct over my instinct, and in Canada, I never had a caddy that was giving me advice. I was always doing it myself and going with my gut. And so I think that was one of the biggest things, was a lot of indecision.
Hughes has his game back on track thanks to countless hours with his longtime coach Scott Coates, as well as advice from Team Canada's Derek Ingram. He's back on the Web.com Tour thanks to Q-School success. The plodding player doesn't care to be on highlight reels so long as his career has longevity and very few lows. And at least one of his Team Canada mates foresees such a future.
His game is really good. He drives the ball really good off the tee, so he doesn't get himself in trouble much. And he's very smart. He's a very like a tactician. He knows how to attack the golf course and plays to his strengths. And
playing his game will be the key to any success Hughes has. And after a bump in the road in 2014, he's now better able to handle any potholes that come his way.
Kia Road to Excellence, brought to you by the 2016 Kia Sorento. For more details, visit kia.ca/Sorento today.